All right, it's just a day of hauls, and I got a brand new camera. This is not the camera that I wanted, so I have a link for like Buy Me a Coffee, which is just like where you can just support, you know, like your favorite YouTubers or influencers or whoever you follow. They can do like a Buy Me a Coffee link, and then like there's like certain amounts that you can pay if you want, or put in like your own custom amount or whatever. So in that, I put that if I reached like $2,000, I was gonna buy the camera that I wanted, which I still have the camera that I want in my Amazon cart, but it's $2,000. It's like the Sony AS, I don't even know like what the name of it is, but my camera that you guys are like watching me on is so like, it's crusty dusty. I've been using it for several years now, and I just needed to get something new. And I actually went with a Sony instead of a Canon because I'm on a Canon, but I went with this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the viewfinder out. That's like interesting to me because my viewfinder's on top. But what sold me on this camera, one, were the reviews, and two, there's a button. There's like a button that you can push while you're mid-filming that will like do like this like specialized focus. Yeah, it's like this, it's this button right here. I also did buy, like this came in a kit, but I got both of the things separately, but I also did get this like tripod that goes specifically with this camera. So like you can like press, you know, record and all kinds of things on this little tripod. But the question, oh, I also got it because it has this little like microphone thing. So also got it for that little feature. And looks like I'm gonna need a charger for this. All right, so it doesn't come with the charger, so I'm adding it now to my cart. So I'm very excited, but this battery's like dead. Like I don't think it was supposed to have been charged, but so I can't turn this on or, oh wait, yeah, I can. I was pressing the record button. Ooh. Oh my gosh, what I also love about this camera is that like the balance or the sensitivity of it, there's a word for it, but like if my hands are shaky, you're really not going to see it. I'm in my office and a storm is rolling in. Yeah, this room has the best view in terms of like rooms. Well, Micah's actually the first one with the best view, and then it's this room again in terms of room, because then there's living room and I'm not really counting that. I'm talking about like bedrooms, I guess. But look how beautiful that is. The thunderstorm is rolling in so I can hear it. Sounds so nice. I've been working a little bit more, so I've got my YouTube on, just watching junk journaling and crafting. I love her. I mentioned Lyric Lover Crafts. I think her name is Amber. Love her to death. But this is Rebecca Hoots, and she's also another favorite of mine. So go watch her because I just love like her voice and her talking. It's so soothing. So absolutely adore it. I'm sitting here just working on my YouTube, going through all my videos, making sure everything is fine because I just released this one, this top one right here. Sorry, I know I shouldn't point. But the top one there. I've also been kind of working on some things for fall, just in terms of the house, like just making like decisions that I need to make for what the decor is gonna look like, realizing that I don't have a fireplace mantle to decorate. I also went back through all of my photos, which is something that I do every year, especially like when I really got into holiday decorating on my YouTube channel, and I learned from like past years where I wasn't prepared and things just weren't released early enough for you guys. And then, yeah, I just wasn't prepared with materials and decorations and things like that. So something that I do now is I start looking back. I start seeing how I decorated things. It's also my inventory checklist, like mentally, I'm like, okay, I know what I have in my bins. And then I can kind of gauge like where those things will go again for the next year, or in this case, a new house. So, so I've been having to go through all my photos and then realizing I don't have a fireplace mantle to decorate. And I don't know how I feel about that. So, but I knew that coming into this house. I wanted to come back in the craft room so I could show you guys those 80s charms. If I can get, I don't think this, all right, we're just gonna do it like that. It's somewhere, here they are, right here. First drawer. I still have them like in the same bubble wrap that she sent them to me in. Is that it? Because I remember she sent like 2. No, I think, yeah. You guys, she sent all of these to me. Like, what? Oh. These were the charms that I wanted so much as a child. And it's so crazy, like, that somebody sent all of these to me. Like, these are probably worth so much money now. But I could have sworn there was a painter's, I don't know. But there's so many charms to, like, I mean, I couldn't possibly go through all of them. Like little books. Like, look at the ski. Look at the skis. Wait, where's the... No, Loki. And see, some of them, like, are already on bracelets. So this one has, like, the toothpaste and the toothbrush and the little frying pan with an egg on it. So that's a little bracelet. Here's the ski. This one's all on a purple necklace. This is the first time I've ever put them on. Oh my gosh. My 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old self would just have passed out. Honest to God. There's a toilet, which is hilarious. Cute little whistle, baby bottle, little soda shop. I said that. I sound like a northerner. Soda. Little birdhouse. And nothing wrong with sounding like a southerner. I'm just a northerner. I'm a southerner, so surprised it came out like that. Yeah, all of these little, like, little helicopter and sailboat, little pacifier, airplane, ice cream cones. Like, there's just so many in there. I could have sworn that I thought, maybe not. Maybe it's just still stuck in my head. There's like a little anchor here. Look at this Coca-Cola bottle. I wonder if this will reveal the Mandela effect, because there's a Mandela effect on Coca-Cola. I need to look into it. I think the effect is whether or not there is a dash in between Coca-Cola or not, and like what people remember. So I'm gonna look into that. And then, you know what, I think I want to do like a nice sit down chat, and I'll probably go over Mandela effects. That reminds me, because I still want to start my podcast. Oh my God, there's just so much I want to do. But anyways, yeah, so originally I remember like the painter's thing, and but like, how wonderful are these charms? And Charm It, what you saw me put together earlier, that is, I think, their version of this. I don't know if that's what inspired them, but I'm just kind of like, how could it not? You know, it's literally like, in a way, that's kind of the same thing, but like charms are charms. So anyways, so that's that. And I think I'm gonna go sit down, like lay down, because I haven't done that. Did you get it? Did you get the towel? Go get the towel. Go get it. Down. so I'm just getting ready for bed. It's a Friday night. I thought I'd get a little wild and stay up till like 10. Literally no joke. It's probably almost 9 at this point, but I just wanted to do my hand care routine. I already took a shower. You can see my hair air dried, and I already had put on my moisturizer on my face, and then what you saw me do was the Vaseline. I add this right before I go to bed because I'm a side sleeper and a stomach sleeper, so that means my face is going to be pressed up against the pillow, and even though I do sleep on silk pillowcases, I still like to put the Vaseline, especially where I get my most wrinkles and my fine lines. That way it kind of like, you know, doesn't make like dry skin on the pillow. So it's just, yeah, it helps so much. I'm telling you, it's key. So now I'm just rubbing some of that, the Tree Hut, basically. Doing because it's got like the sugar crystals in it. So doing that, now I'm gonna rinse this off. And then I'm gonna add my, wow, that just makes your skin so crazy soft. The thing about this is that, sorry, I'm kind of cut off. It's very thick, and I like to be on my phone. So I like to do this literally like right before, like I put my phone up and I'm going to sleep. So I do that then, but I'm gonna try it now and see if, you know, if it's okay. See how long it kind of takes to dry. Wow, the sugar scrub part honestly is key. Or salt too. I've done a DIY before 2 houses ago. I remember this. It's like a hack that I saw on Pinterest or another video. And in the video, I used salt, like a salt mixture with something else. I don't remember. But I watched recently, I watched a lady do her nighttime hand routine, and she used like a scrub that she had. So, and she did use this guy in particular, but you know, scrubs are scrubs, so I think it was fine that I used what I had. But yeah, see, now it's just very oily, so curious how long that will dry for. But anyways, I'm gonna get into bed. Oh boy, that's a no, bro. That's a no-no. Oh. Go on. Go, good boy.
stuff like this, I don't know why it keeps me up at night, because, you know, I'm alone. There's like no one here, so, you know.
So that clip you guys just saw there, it's also 11:30. Look at me go. But I have to be careful when I do this because it messes up my sleep. My sleep pattern can be so easily like changed if I do stuff like this. So anyways, what the clip you just saw was me posting on my Instagram. Just shout out to all my Instagram girls. Instagram is my favorite place to honestly like talk to you guys and be able to message. Is so easy. So just a shout out to all my Instagram girls. But I always reach for Instagram to like say the first things again, just because I just love it. It just feels like home to me. But anyways, I digress. I went on there because I've been sitting here sketching out my office. Now, again, I've been in this place mentally where I'm like, I don't want to feel rushed. I want to just, when I know what I want to do, that's when I know what I want to do. I don't want to force myself to do things I don't like. You know, the backyard is kind of like proof that I was kind of like going there a little bit because I was rushing buying the furniture. And I will say that I was rushing the backyard just so that like we could have seating because we knew like we wanted to take advantage of it. But lesson learned, I just can't rush things. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm returning a piece, so I gotta dismantle it, put it back in the box, lose about $130-ish, $180-ish to ship it back. So anyways, so the whole point is I have not wanted to rush. Like, you know, my bedroom's not even like kind of making progress that much, and I've really backburned my office. I'm like, you know, I'll just get to my office when I get there. And in my mind, it was kind of like the last space. It just took off. It just took off tonight. I just hit a couple of really inspirational photos on Pinterest that really just kind of like changed the game for me. And then when I got my sketch out, it like, I was able to visualize colors more, if that makes sense. Even though my sketch does not have any color, I was still able to see it in a way. Like labeling the color of the desks and the furniture and stuff, it just helps me to like see where my white pieces are at, where the wood pieces are at, stuff like that. And I ordered the desk. And I just recycled and got rid of all of my boxes. I just ordered the desk, the rug, the curtains, which the curtains, I'm so in love with them, and they're not from Amazon. I got them off of Etsy. The desk is from Amazon, and the rug is from Amazon. And that's another thing that I do is as soon as I buy anything off of Amazon, I add it into my Amazon storefront. So you guys can like, in a way, get a sneak peek of what I'm doing before I even release it. Not that that's a big deal, but FYI, just in case there's things that you do like that I like, and then maybe by the time I share it, they're kind of sold out. Does that make sense? So that way, if you're just kind of like stalking my Amazon storefront, you can kind of see as I trickle things in before I even mention it, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, not that I'm suggesting that if I mention something, it's gonna sell out. That's not what I mean. I just mean that other people could be buying, you know what I mean, before I even mention it, kind of thing. Anyways, so I need to order these bookshelves, and I got a little overwhelmed, so I didn't pull the trigger, but I know I need to pull the trigger on these bookshelves because they're perfect. They're the perfect height, and I want to get them in. So, but at least I got the rug because I need the rug to go down before the desk gets here, and the desk is coming like pretty soon. Actually, I was pretty surprised by how fast this desk is going to get here. So it's kind of moving slightly fast. Now what will potentially hold me up are going to be the vintage pieces plus a chair that's going to be my desk chair. So I wanted something that wasn't like a traditional office chair like I have now, the one that's kind of just like corporate office white with the rollers. Done with that. I want like a wing back chair with no rollers. So yeah, I'll have to pick up my chair and move up and down, but I'm fine with that because I would actually rather be comfortable in my chair, because I'm not comfortable in that chair and I spend a lot of time in my office and I don't push myself. I don't wheel back and forth at all once I'm up to the desk, so I don't really need the rolling chair effect. So I found this blue chair, you guys, and I will leave a thing here because my vlogs are like a week and a half, 2 weeks behind at this point. So by the time you guys are watching this, I'll probably know whether or not I got this chair, but I just sent the seller on Facebook Marketplace if that chair was still available. Because let me tell you, if she messages me tomorrow and says it is, I'm going to go get it. It is so beautiful. I do feel like I'm rolling the dice on this chair a little bit. This rug and the chair color, it's like, it's not the right shade of blue. It should be more of a navy. Ironically, I have this navy chair, but I know this navy chair won't work. I don't know, will it? I think I need to go to bed. I'm losing it. I'm gonna go to bed.